Hey there, it's Jennifer. Jenny D's in the kitchen. Just gonna pop on quickly to show you what I'm making tonight. Actually had thought out some of my meat pie mixture from before Christmas and decided I'd make a couple of meat pies. So I've already made up my pastry. Just gonna show you how our marble rolling pin works so lovely, and our silicone pastry mat is thebomb.com. I love it that I can fold it up and it just rolls up really easy, unlike another version that I had that didn't roll out so easy. Got all your measurements here in centimeters and inches. And so I'm using a 8 3/4 inch pie plate, so I know exactly how big I have to roll it. And I just got to share that I had bought the marble rolling pin, and it comes with, you can get a little stand for it as well. So I just have it on top of my microwave, but it's really nice to display. It's really, really heavy, so I'm loving it. So I'm just going to take out some of my pastry to put my top on, because I already did the bottom, and put it in the pie pan. And I usually just use a little bit of flour to make sure things don't stick. Now, the rolling pin says that it doesn't stick, and it really doesn't, but old habits die hard, right? So anyway, so I'm just going to roll that out to about 9-inch round. Now, my pastry recipe is just simple. It's from my mother-in-law, and I've made a lot of meat pies over the years, and this pastry I get rave reviews from. I haven't made meat pies to sell for quite a while. I did sell a few before Christmas, but gave a few away as well, and they're always a nice gift. This one is actually going back to my daughter's. She hasn't been feeling well for a week or so, and so I thought this would be a nice meal to take back to her. So, getting the pastry rolled out. This didn't roll out quite the way I wanted to. I got a bit of a wonkiness over here, but we'll fix it up a little bit. So what's everybody having for supper tonight? Another cold New Brunswick day, but it's winter, right? It's January, so what can we expect? So yeah, so that's pretty good. Just going to show you one other little thing. So I have my nylon straining ladle. So I just thought out some of my meat that I had used, made up in November or December. I have my other pie pan here, and my nylon straining ladle is great. If I don't want to get too much juice in it, I can just scoop and let it go out the side, but I do like some juice in my meat pies. It makes them nice and tender when we go to eat them. So yeah, so I'm going to put a little bit of that in there. And like I said, my pastry recipe is from my mother-in-law. It's just 5 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of salt, a teaspoon of baking powder, a pound of shortening. Now I use lard. I might have said that before, but I use lard. I always have. I've used shortening in the past, but I prefer lard. It makes it nice and flaky. So you blend those things together first. The pound of lard that I put in, I actually cube it up when I put it in my bowl, in order so that it doesn't all leave big white chunks throughout your pastry when you mixed it up. So then you take an egg, you add a tablespoon of vinegar, whip that together, and then fill your cup measuring cup to 1 cup full with cold water. And then you add that to your mixture, and you mix that together, and you knead it a little bit, which I did in my KitchenAid. And now I will just roll this onto my pie. Put a couple of little, I'm not really fancy with my with my covers. A lot of people can get really, really fancy, and I am envious of those ones that do the little birds and the flowers, but I'm not that fancy. So, and then I just take one of our little stainless steel knives. You can use a paring knife, and I just trim up the edges, and then I do a little crimp with my finger around the top and pop it in the oven for about 45 minutes until it's golden brown. I'm going to make up a salad tonight for ours. You can do rice, you can just have bread, but it's a nice meal. I have mine made with potatoes and carrots. So I just crimp the edges a little bit with my thumb and a little bit of flour. Yeah, so it's as easy as that. Meat pies are really not that hard to make. To get the nice flavoring, that's kind of something that I've worked on over the years. Of course, the pastry takes the longest because that's the biggest job, but I am excited to make another meat pie tonight, one for me and one for my girl. And so I hope everybody has a great night, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.